Alright, hello everyone, and this is Miguel93398, and hey, finally making a RuneScape video at last. Ever since what, 2016? Nearly 10 years ago since I started doing this. But anyways, moving on. Now, why I'm making this video about RuneScape? Am I doing like another membership video that I'm supposed to continue ever since 2016? No, I'm not doing like the membership series. But anyways, I'm talking about the future of MXT or microtransactions in RuneScape 3. As you can tell, I am not playing old school RuneScape. I am playing RuneScape 3. I'm just wearing a cosmetic that looks like OSRS because I am that nostalgia. But anyways, so from the announcement and post from Jagex themselves, now start reading the video. So basically, they say it's time they take actions on their approach to microtransaction in RuneScape. They have lots going on behind the scenes to ensure RuneScape have decades of community growth ahead of it. While there's plenty they're working on, parts of this must be addressed their approach to microtransactions in the game. Now, of course, if for those who don't play RuneScape or haven't played RuneScape ever since Classic or OSRS time, I mean by OSRS I mean like 2006, 2007, and before RuneScape 3, like before 2013, haven't played the game. Basically, they added like microtransactions in the game. One such is Treasure Hunter. If you win big, gold items and stuff. And as you can tell, as you can see, you get like big rewards such as this. These are like 0.1% chance and whatnot. And as you can see, this is predatory at worst. This is predatory at worst. As you can tell, no one's gonna get this amount of money. No one's gonna get this unless you have enough keys to do this. But yeah, as you can see, I never bought a single key. I just earned them during daily scapes and, logins. So, and then here's the item store where you actually buy some consumables or cosmetics on in the marketplace, such as this useless thing and another useless thing and more useless things right here. Now, don't quote on me. So yeah, these kind of stuff, not this one. Now, of course, I am guilty as charged that I actually paid for rune coins, but this is for cosmetic reason. Like, I am doing this just to keep the override for the untrimmed fire making game. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm, spent money for this instead of just earning. Actually, you cannot earn this. You cannot earn rune coins that big to unlock the keepsake. But anyways, we're getting off track. So it's no secret that MXT or microtransactions in RuneScape currently represents a major part of how they fund the game. But they cannot put their heads in the sand and keep things going the way they are. Basically, a lot of people really don't like microtransactions at all. Despite the benefits of like, finally, I can be rich and buy like what? A green party hat or a blue party hat or whatever party hats, and also a Christmas light that got discontinued, and so on and so forth. This is also predatory, as because those money, like if you buy bonds, you get like 150 coins per bond, and then if you keep buying like multiple bonds using your real money, it's not fun. It's never fun. Like, microtransactions is never ever fun. Like, sure, you get the benefit of, helping, doing skills very easily, but at the same time, it is not fun. I might actually finish it all my, okay, I thought I, hold on for a second. Alright, now where was I? Oh yes, so the benefit of that some microtransactions are helpful, but others are not because of its predatory gains, just treasure hunter. Oh, you did not get what you want? Don't worry, you can buy keys whatever you want, so that you can continue playing the gacha game. Yeah, like that. People don't like that. So According to Jagex, when we listen to the community or even look at the stats from our MXT survey last year, the story is so clear. We have lost players in the way we approach microtransactions. This is not how we secure our next 25 years and more. So 42% of respondents feel microtransactions currently detached from their experience. Of those who buy microtransactions, 86%. Oh my god! That's literally almost everyone in the game are unhappy with the mechanics of Treasure Hunter. And why would you buy microtransactions? Because of Treasure Hunter. It's already ah. To be honest, I don't really like Treasure Hunter at all. Sure, it helped me give me prismatics and also lamps, but at the same time, getting the outfits and stuff just for that. No way. Except for the Easter events, because these are always guaranteed. Not only Easter, sorry. Holiday events. These are guaranteed. But yeah, so 60% of former players felt that microtransactions would detract from their experience of the game, and 63% of ex-players say they would be more likely to return if they actually address key concerns with XP-related MXC, such as proteans and training numbers. So, they're going to change it. They will materially change the way microtransactions work in Runescape. Speaking of Runescape, hello, Ghost. Yay, the plasma. Just what I wanted. So yeah. So basically, they're starting to do this, experiment starting from July to September, in order to find ways to improve microtransaction or get rid of microtransaction. Basically, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, we can finally get rid of them," and all. So their mission, they must find a better approach for what and how they offer additional purchases within RuneScape. So to do this, they need a better understanding of the impact of potential changes through actions that can lead them definitive decisions, and more importantly, definitive change. So in the next few weeks, they will begin to launch a series of in-game experiments to test out thinking against some key criteria, the reception of these alternatives within the community, and their expected contribution to the financial sustainability of the game. Now, for those who aren't aware, yes, the game is a bit, broke. Like, without all of its microtransactions and membership, this game cannot live long. Like, they cannot survive. Oh, by the way, I need to get skipped right for a moment. Hold on for a sec. Back to where I was saying, basically, without those, currencies, the game wouldn't survive. But of course, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh my God, this game is now becoming pay to play now, and also pay to win. This is not fun. This is boring. You're getting rid of the fun by just using your wallet." I've been spending playing this game ever since I finished college. So yeah, basically like that, right? And I understand the sentimental from a lot of players, especially me. Like, to be honest, I stopped playing RuneScape in 2016 because of the microtransactions and also my disinterest in playing RuneScape as a free-to-play player. And even when I play as a member, I didn't have enough money or fundings to actually play or remain playing members only worlds or experienced members until now. Thank you, Jobs. But yeah, so in-game experience, rather than talking about what they might do, they want to put it in practice by openly evaluating stuff within the game. So the experiment are a way of getting tangible feedback and data on potential changes. Through these experiments, they can learn what choices the community makes in a real-world situation rather than design on paper or through abstract questions in the survey. So whether you choose to participate or simply look at it through the lens of how I feel about this, it's a chance of everyone to have a voice. They'll also be closely looking at the data to see how these decisions influence player behavior too. So here's what to expect from the experiment process. So announcement, a blog detailing experiment, its purpose and release timing, deployment. Hold on. Deployment, experiment goes live in game for 1 to 14 days. Community feedback, Jagex will absorb the feedback from the players from across the community while the experiment is live, and also the removal. Experiment removed from the game. So beginning in July, they're gonna start doing this experiment. So from July, they're gonna disable Treasure Hunter. Finally, finally, at the moment we all been waiting for, we finally get rid of this hellhole right here. So turning off or disabling Treasure Hunter for the next 14 days, instead of offering bundles of star, instead of Treasure Hunter, they're gonna offer bundles of star knowledge bombs for direct purchase. So they only cap it once per day. So let's say, oh, they're gonna like have bundles of these thousands or hundreds of prismatics and knowledge bombs in a store, and you can only buy one per day. Now they need to like experiment with that, and then how people respond to that. To be honest, I am not fond with Treasure Hunter because of its gacha mechanics, but a direct purchase, I don't know, maybe it's fine, I guess. But yeah, at the same time, it's still money. They still earn, they still make a profit through through microtransactions regardless. And then starting in August, during the events, during the DXP events, they will also disable the use of proteans, dummies, lamps, and other skilling items available via MTX entirely during the autumn's DXP. So the entirety of August, no DXPs. I mean, there's DXPs, but however, there are no bonuses like proteans and probably portables. I'm not sure about portables. Maybe a lot of people saying that they're gonna get rid of portables and stuff. I am not sure because it's already a part of skinning items, and a lot of people are complaining that everyone's going to port 43 for portables. But yeah, I am not sure because portables is what makes me get how I got level 99 in fire painting. And also level 79 in herb lore because I really don't like gathering resources in herb lore. But yeah, anyways, and then lastly on September, cosmetic mega drop, which Jagex will offer a large selection of past cosmetic overrides, including some previously only available via Treasure Hunter or direct purchase all at once. So for instance, these kind of accessories such as Moonstone Gala, Hydrix Gala, etc. They can only be bought using your money instead of just doing this whole catch-up thing and expect, wow, I actually got what I want. Wow, this is not what I want. Wow, this is not what I want. Wow, okay, stop doing that deal. But yeah, basically like that. Imagine this, okay? This is called greed. This is greed right there. And then the more you gonna try doing that, the more you're not gonna stop doing that. Demon! Demonio! So, according to Jagex, we'll also have one more bonus experiment based on feedbacks over the years. Cosmetic free worlds. While we don't have an exact launch window for this yet, we expect to release no later than August and run them until the end of our experiment window. This will help us gauge demand for a more grounded visual look and or cosmetic-free experiments. Note, should we propose a final approach to MXT that excludes these items, we will allow sufficient notice for you to use anything you have stored up. Experiment exclusively applies to our autumn experience. So what comes next? These experiments mark a 3-month road ahead of jackies. Over the time, they expect to gather enough insight to help the community and also jackies themselves make big decisions on how they can approach microtransactions. So it depends on how they learn or what they learn about it. This may be all they need to know. If they feels there are still things that needs to test, they might need to try a few more experiments in the following months. So anyways, so what happens if it's successful? Who knows? Maybe it might actually get rid of treasure hunter, and who knows? Everything is gonna be paid to play anyways. It's a pay to win. So yeah, what do we learn about this? This is bangers. This base at the same time because a lot of people don't like microtransactions. Even I even regret buying keepsakes or buying a lot of rune coins for Solomon's General Store just to get what keepsakes, accessories, armor. This don't matter. I mean, to be honest, it kind of matters because I am into Fashionscape. I really like what I look like, even though this is not Runescape 2 anymore. But still, this is what I play. This is how I play. I have my account. I don't want to start from the very beginning. I started playing in 2008. I want to improve this account before deleting it. But yeah, a lot of people say you should actually, give up on this account, create an alt, and start from scratch. But to be honest, I am not one of those people. I really like my old account. I still, still keep on going over the years. But yeah, what do you guys think? To be honest, the viewer I'm talking about, and also probably friends who used to play RuneScape. What do you think? Should microtransactions still a thing or no? Let me know, because I cannot stop clicking things that are quite useless and I am not getting what I want. As you can see, it's so addicting. I don't want to have this fallacy. Anyways, that's about it for all of it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. And as always, thank you and goodbye.